Hello everyone. So for today's video I'm going to be doing something I don't think I've done on this channel, and that is a wrap up for the month of February. So I read like 17 books this month, I think, and a lot of them were ebooks, so I'm not going to include that on here because that would take too long. So I'm just going to do my physical books. And my physical books, let's start with I think I have 5 books here. So let's start with the first one. This is actually going to be a movie this month. I'm sure you've heard of it. Ready Player One. I actually got this in a Reddit exchange last year, and I kept putting it off because I'm like, I'm not a gamer, I probably won't like it. But I read it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is brilliant. So it is essentially about this kid named Wade Watts. He got named like he was a superhero by his dad, and there's this place that's called the Oasis, and it's like a virtual reality that everyone goes to. He even goes there for school, and the maker of it, James Halliday, dies, and he sends out this mass video that there's an egg hidden inside the game, and there's 3 gates you have to pass to get to that egg, and once you get there you get his like all of his money, and you get ownership to like the Oasis, and everyone wants to do it. But then like 5 years have passed, nobody's figured it out because it's so hard. But then Wade Watts opens the first finds the first key, and then it's like a mad dash to the end from there, and it's so good. And I'm someone who loves 80s music and movies and everything 80s, so I got like all of the references in this book and I loved it. And I feel like a lot of people don't get the references, and I'm sorry that you had a bad childhood. So this was like 5 stars, and I can't wait to see the movie. I'm so freaking excited. Next is another virtual reality type of book, and this is Warcross by Marie Lu. This cover is beautiful. I love all of it, and it's fun. Like, I like that she incorporated the cover into the book really well because the main character has rainbow hair and it's rainbow on the front. So this book is another virtual reality one, and it is about this girl named Amika Chen, who is a bounty hunter for people who like break the rules of Warcross, which is the virtual reality world. And she like hacks into the game and gets noticed, and then the like owner Hideo contacts her and asks her to come to Tokyo, and he ends up offering her a bounty hunting job, and she becomes like part of the games. It's like the Olympics but virtual reality. Like they have to, there's like a different players on each team and they have to like try to get this artifact. And I'm not good at explaining this, but it's such a good book. Please go and read it. I am counting down the days until the second book comes out, and I love it. Please go read it. The characters, the plot, the ending. I mean, like, I saw part of it coming, but still, please go read it. And if you want to talk about this book, I'm always down. Message me on Twitter and Instagram. It's so good. Next, we have a book that I got from Book Outlet, which I probably would have never gotten if it wasn't for Book Outlet. I love Book Outlet so much. So this is Hex Hall by Rachel Hawkins, and this book is about this girl who's a witch, and if you like get in trouble, you get sent to Hex Hall, which is a school for people who like, the reason she gets sent there is she tries to do like a love spell, but it like goes awry, so she ends up here. And it's like they're supposed to be trained until they're 18 to like go into the real world. It's like Hogwarts but for bad kids, and it is so interesting. And she goes like through the ringer, like her roommate's a vampire, and like she gets accused of stuff, and there's drama, there's cliques, there's anything supernatural, and I really liked it. I mean, like, it wasn't as good as like Warcross, but it was still pretty good for like $1 book. But I saw someone on Instagram told me that it like stopped after like the 3rd book, and I don't think that there's an ending, and I'm really sad now. I want Rachel Hawkins, why you gotta do this to me? You pull me in and then you do that to me. Next I have Famous in Love by Rebecca Searle, and this is actually a freeform TV show, and I gotta go watch the show now. But it's about this girl who, she likes acting and stuff, like in plays and such, and it's like the book, there's a book in the book that's being made into a movie. It's like Twilight being made into a movie, and there's a casting call in Portland where she lives, and her friend's like, you need to go do it, and she goes and does it, and she gets the part, and it's about like being a star when you're young, like, because she's supposed to be 17, and like love and love triangles and stuff like that, and it's really interesting, and I would definitely go read it. It was actually pretty good. I wasn't expecting to like it that much because I'm not much of a contemporary person, as you should know by now, but it was actually pretty good. I think I gave it 4 stars. I don't really remember, but yes, if you want to know about being a star when you're young and an actress and all the drama, go read it. And last but not least, this was my favorite read of February. This has been out for a couple of years, talked about a lot, and I kept putting it off, and finally I read it because my sister read it before me, and she was like, you need to finish it. Well, not finish it, start it, whatever. And that is The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. This book was so good. It's based on the 100 Nights fairy tale, you know, where like he has like 100 brides and then he murders them all in the morning, and then she's the one to like not get murdered because she like tells him a story, and she's like, if you want to hear the rest, you gotta come back tomorrow, ha. And it's basically that. He has had like, I think like 63, it's somewhere in the 60s wives, and they all get murdered, and then it's her best friend is one of the ones to get murdered, and she goes in and she's like, I'ma kill him, he's going down, he hurt my best friend, she gone, and she actually makes it past one night, but then feelings start to develop. Oh, it was so good. I love the plot, the characters, the surprises, and it was just a beautiful book. Props to Renee Ahdieh for giving me one of my new favorite books, and I have the 2nd book and I'm gonna read it tonight, and I'm so excited. And so yeah, that's it for my February wrap up. I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe I'll do it again. We'll see. So that's all I have for now. Please go find me on Twitter and Instagram and talk to me, and press that nice little subscribe button and give this a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.